Last winter, in a room where the ticking of the clock sounded like a slow heartbeat, Charlie sat in his chair watching the sun go down over the hills. Jesus stood in the quiet evening light beside him, watching a man who had used every minute of his 99 years. He wasn't afraid of the shadows or the coming silence. He was a traveler who had finished a long and useful journey. He realized that a life is not measured by its length, but by the honesty and the wisdom you leave behind for others. Back then, the world expected a great man to die with a heavy heart or a loud cry. They thought he would cling to his riches and his famous name. But Charlie, he was like a faithful servant who had done exactly what he was told. He had given his money away and shared his secrets with anyone who would listen. He didn't want a monument of stone or a parade in the streets. He wanted his children and his friends to keep the lamp of reason burning. He knew that a body might fail, but a true thought can live for 1,000 years. He planted a seed of eternity. The people mourned, thinking the world had become a darker place without him. But Jesus smiled, because he knew that Charlie had already won the race. While others spent their lives chasing shadows, Charlie had spent his life chasing the light of reality. He didn't need a miracle to save him from the end, because his whole life had been a miracle of discipline and truth. Charlie spends his last breath in a state of perfect peace. He knows that he did his best with the tools he was given. He closed his books and closed his eyes, proving that the greatest ending is a job well done. The news traveled fast, but the wisdom stayed behind. In that moment, the man who never stopped learning understands that the ultimate home is the truth that lasts forever.